Hey parents, this is our practice video. We're doing 108 minus 56. So first thing the students are going to do is they're going to set up their vertical form. Their vertical form is going to look like this. They're going to put 108 on top because it's the biggest and 56 on the bottom. Next, they're going to look at their first column, their ones. 8 minus 6. Can I do 8 minus 6? Yeah. 8 minus 6 is 2. Then they have 0 minus 5. Can I do 0 minus 5? No, I can't. So I need to look. I need to cross out my 0. Go over to my hundreds. Cross out my 1 in my 100s. Take it to a 0. My 1 in my 100s just gave me 10 tens. So I'm going to add a 10 over here. Now I have 10 minus 5, which is 5. I have 0 minus nothing, which is just still 0, so I can leave it blank. But I'm not done yet. I need to make my place value chart so I can check my answer. So this time in my place value chart, I'm going to have a section for hundreds, tens, and ones. First thing I'm going to do is draw my 108. I have 1 in the hundreds, 8 in the ones. Next, I need to minus 56. We always minus our ones place first, so I need to minus 6 ones. Come over here and I'm going to exit out my 6 ones. Then I need to minus 5 tens. Uh-oh, I don't have anything in the tens place. I need to cross out my 1 in the 100, bring it over and make it 10 tens. Now I can subtract 5 tens. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract 5 of my tens. Perfect. Now I'm going to count up for my answer. I have 5 tens left and 2 ones. Do my answers match? Yes. So I have the answer. The answer is 52. Now I'm going to move on to my next problem. This one is an example. Now I'm going to give you the next one is what you're going to write for your homework. So there's 5 problems you're going to be able to turn in on Monday to pick out something out of the surprise bag. Here is the one, number 1, for you to do. 104 minus 34 equals what? You will do your vertical and your picture. This is number 1 on the homework you can turn in on Monday. Go ahead and pause the video here, write it down, and practice it. This one's very similar to the one we just did. Now next, this problem's an example problem. You don't have to write this one down for your homework. This one is 200 minus 83 equals what? I'm going to set up my vertical. 200 minus 83. Can I do 0 minus 3? I cannot, so I'm going to have to cross it out. Look for my tens. Oh gosh, there's nothing in the tens that can help me either. I'm going to have to cross it out. Oh, my hundreds is going to help. My hundreds, my 200s turn into 1. Then it gives it 10 tens in the tens place, but my ones place still isn't happy. I still can't do it. So I need to take 1 10 away, making it 9. Now I just gave my ones place a whole 10, which is 10 ones. So now this becomes a 10. 10 minus 3 gives us 7. 9 minus 8 gives us 1. 1 minus nothing is still 1. But we're not done. We need to draw our picture. When we're drawing our picture, we have our hundreds, tens, and our ones place. We have the number 200. So I'm going to draw my 200. Now I'm minusing 83. I have to always minus my ones first. I have 3 ones I have to minus. So I can't do that. It's blank. So here's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to mark out one of my hundreds and make it 10 tens. But I'm not done there either because I still don't have anything in my ones place. I'm going to have to mark out a 10 and make it 10 ones. Now, can I minus 3 ones? Yes. I'm going to cross out my 3 ones. Now, can I minus 8 tens? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Now I'm done. I'm going to write my numbers at the bottom. I have 1 in my hundreds left, 1 in my tens left, and 7 in my ones left. Perfect. My numbers match, so I know that I'm good to go, and my answer is 117. This one's just for practice. I'm going to give you one now that you're going to do for homework on your own. Number 2 for homework that you can turn in on Monday is going to be 200 minus 57 equals what? With this problem, you're going to do your vertical and your picture. You're going to do all of your work for number 2 and turn it in for homework on Monday. Pause here so you can go ahead and write that down and do it. Now this one is just for practice. 115 minus 26 equals what? First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my vertical form. 115 minus my 26 on the bottom. 5 minus 6. Can I do 5 minus 6? No. I'm going to have to cross out my 1. Make it a 0. My 5 now becomes 15. 15 minus 6. This one's a hard one. I'm going to say 6. Touch my head. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I got 9. 9 is my answer. Now we have 0 minus 2. Uh-oh, I can't do 0 minus 2. I'm going to have to cross out my 1, make it a 0, and add 10 tens. So 0 plus 10 becomes 10. 10 minus 2 is now 8. 0 minus nothing is 0. Now I have to make my chart. Set up my chart. I have my hundreds, my tens, and my ones. First, I'm going to draw my first number, 115. Now I'm going to minus my second number, 26. I always minus my ones first. Can I minus 6 ones? No, I only have 5. I'm going to have to cross out my 10, bring it over, and add 10 ones. Now can I minus 6 ones? Oh yeah, I can minus 6 ones now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I need to minus 2 tens. Oh man, I have nothing in my 10 spot. I'm going to have to cross out my 100, bring it over, and draw my tens. Now I can minus 2 tens. Now I'm done. I have to count up. I have 8 left in my tens, and I have 9 left in my ones. My numbers match. I know I'm correct, and I can add it to the top. This one's just for practice. You can just look at this one. Now I'm going to give you your third problem for homework. Your third problem for homework that you can turn in on Monday is going to be 110 minus 44 equals what? I want you to do vertical and picture. This is number 3 for your homework to turn in on Monday if you want a special prize. Go ahead and pause here. Now, our next problem that we're just going to practice with is going to be 111 minus 60 equals what? I'm going to set it up. My vertical form, my biggest number on top, my smaller number on the bottom. I am subtracting 1 minus 0. 1 minus nothing is still 1. 1 minus 6. I can't take away 6 from this. I need to cross it out. Look at my hundreds. My hundreds becomes a 0. My hundreds gave my 10 tens. 1 plus 10 is 11. So it becomes an 11. 11 minus 6. Let's work this out. 6, touch your head. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 5. I got 5. 0 minus nothing is still going to be 0, so you can just leave it blank. Now we're going to draw our picture. I have my hundreds, my tens, and my ones place. I'm going to draw my first number. 1 in the hundreds, 1 in the tens, 1 in the ones. Now I'm minusing 60. First I need to minus 0 ones. Oh, that was easy. I don't have to do anything. Now I have to minus 6 tens. Uh-oh. I can't do that. I need to cross out my 100. Make it 10 tens. Now I can cross out 6 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 51 left. My numbers match, and my answer becomes 51. If you want to pause here to look at it, I'm about to give you your problem for homework. All right, so your fourth problem for your homework to turn in on Monday. Your fourth problem is going to be 154 minus 85 equals what? You're going to do vertical in picture form, and this is your number 4 for your homework to turn in on Monday. Now we're going to do another example. Your next example is 114 minus 58. We're going to do our vertical form. 114 on top because it's the bigger number. 58 on the bottom. We're subtracting. 4 minus 8. I can't do 4 minus 8. I need to come over. My 1 becomes a 0. My 4 becomes a 14. 14 minus 8, we need to take our time. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I got 6. My answer is 6. 0 minus 5, I can't do that. I need to cross out my 1 in the hundreds, make it a 0. My 100 gave my tens place 10 tens. 10 plus 0 becomes a 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. Now I need to draw my picture. I need to set up my place value chart. I have my hundreds, my tens, and my ones. I'm going to draw 114 first. 1 in the hundreds, 1 in the tens, 4 in the ones. Now I'm going to subtract 58. I always subtract my ones first, so I need to subtract 8 ones. Uh-oh, I can't do that. I need to cross out my 10, bring it over, and make 10 ones. Now I can subtract 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I need to subtract 5 tens. Oh no, I don't have any tens left. Okay, so I'm going to have to cross out my 1 in the hundreds, make it 10 tens. Now I can cross out 5 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to count up and see if they match. I have 5 tens in the hundreds, 6 ones. My numbers match. That means I'm correct. And I can add it at the top. This is just a practice problem. I'm going to give you your last homework problem now. Your last homework problem, number 5, is going to be 181 minus 72 equals what? So far I've given you 5 homework problems to do on Monday. What I'm going to do for you is I'm going to rewrite all of them right here to make it a little bit easier for you. Alright, so number 1 is 104 minus 34 equals what? Number 2. Number 2 is 200 minus 57 equals what? Number 3 is going to be 110 minus 44 equals what? Number 4 is 154 minus 85 equals what? Number 5 is 181 minus 72. I would pause here and write these down. For all of these, you are going to do your vertical form and your picture. When you have these done on Monday morning, bring them to me and you can pick something out of my surprise bag. Thanks, guys.